Yo, people, this is how I lost a lot. A lot of fun. Okay. Okay, right. We're just gonna start this. So kicking off, coming into the day, we were perfectly set up for a bearish day. Okay. It was A plus. It was absolutely A plus. I need to change myself. There we go. Why was it A plus, you ask? Well, we measure the 4-hour trading leg down. We can see, what's that? Oh, 79% extension. What's it resting on top of, eh? A very premium 4-hour gap. Whoa, okay, let's look at the hourly. There was an hourly leg that made the 4-hour gap. What's that? 50% equilibrium is exactly in line with the 50% of the fair value gap. Okay, that's a bit crazy. What happens? Well, we tap into it pre-market. Why am I so bearish? New week opening gap below. Big new week opening gap. Price comes up 9.45. London perfectly sweeps this high, takes the 50% and the 50% of the gap. What happens after that? Well, price comes down, sweeps a bit of low resistance liquidity, then comes back up. And what does it do? It forms an external SMT. Okay, this is all pre-market, by the way. That happened at 12:30. Oh, okay. We've made more low resistance liquidity. New York comes up, opens, and just goes up 200 points. Okay, now let's figure out where we lost, right? So, I took 2 L's and 1 semi-break even. Only on one account though. As you can see, I've got 5 accounts. I bought 4 with the daily loss limit, and 1 I mistakenly didn't. Okay. So, coming into the day, New York opens and just completely rips. We make a 5-minute, go down to the 1-minute, look for the 5-minute. It instantly just taps and rejects. No entry for us. There was an internal SMT. Never mind. We then, where did I even take the loss? Is my biggest issue. Okay. Where did I even take this? I genuinely could not tell you. Where would I have entered on here? Because look, SMT inside of a 5-minute gap. Perfect. Do we get a 30-second inverse out? We do. Why do I not enter? Because 25 points would have been way too much. Oh no, I did enter on this. And we got break even. I took an L before this. Where did I take an L before this? I think I took it here of this first initial test. I think I entered like here and just got demolished. Right, so that's minus 500. Okay. And then price comes down. We inverse this 5-minute, but it's fine because what happens? We just made a beer 15-minute. Okay, that's fine. Price comes down, inverses the 5. What did I even take, bro? What did I even take? I think I took this. Took this up to this high. Yeah. Okay. Right. And then we actually get a decent setup. We come down, perfectly wick the 50% extension of this leg that made the gap. Internal SMT, loads of low resistance liquidity. And we enter by this time. Okay. I am max daily drawdown on 4 of the 5 alpha accounts, top step accounts, because I got the daily loss limit. Now, on combines, risking 500 to make 1,000, 1 to 2, 10 micros. Okay. I could only place a trade on this one because the others were locked out. So I did. Would have ran perfect 1 to 2. Okay. I was going to hold until up here, but price came up, hit this. This is 75% extension of the leg down. I was like, okay, I'll just put TP to there. And then we just started wicking down. And then we started disrespecting gaps. So I closed. So it took me, made 700 on that trade. Back. So still down 499, 399. And overall, feel a bit puzzled, right? Because we've had 3 losing bad days now. And I can't, for the life of me, figure out what I'm doing differently. Thursday, yeah, we just secured the payout. Okay. We go to the gym. We try trade in the gym. My fault entirely. Right? For some reason, I just feel rushed to get into a position. And I don't like that at all. And I was so prepared to come into this week swinging. Okay, I bought 3 new combines last night, ready to take them. If I'd have waited for this setup, it would have been very good. It would have been a good setup. If this was the only trade I took on the day, it would have been a dub. Because I'd have just taken it for the 50 points, put my win, and walked away. Now, I don't understand why I feel so rushed to get into positions now. I'm going to have a very long evening of reflecting. Because I don't want to lose these accounts. Right? Because as nice as it is having 5 combines, I think some were already down or some had like trailed daily drawdown. So I got a bunch of emails. And I think I've only got 3 now. I've got 3 that are halfway to failure. So I know it's a rinse and repeat game, right? But I just don't understand why I'm doing differently. Because like, it's not the losses that I'm worried about. I was prepared to lose combines. It's just the fact that I feel like I've halted. Now, I know it's only 3 days, and I need to sort of just snap out of it. But on the mental side, this is a very, very big test. Especially when we're sort of just zigzagging like this. Taking 2 low probable L's. And then finally seeing a good setup. Why don't I just wait? I feel like I get the FOMO. I feel like I want to be done and over with too quick. And I don't wait for a good setup. Just enter off of like a mediocre and try and convince myself it's a good setup. I don't know. I'm fully locked out of all accounts. I also took the 2 L's on my alpha account. Tried to place this for a 3rd one. Got, I think there's a 1k daily drawdown limit on alpha because it wouldn't let me place them. I hadn't lost the account. I still had a buffer of like 500. So yeah, what happens now? Well, we wait until tomorrow. And I'm honestly not entirely sure. This is a very big test of time, okay? And I will be victorious over the markets, I know, because this is what I'm going to do. This is the long-term game. I just need to sort that out. And I don't know why I'm doing anything differently. On to tomorrow, I suppose. I'm going to read. I'm going to proper try some mindfulness stuff. I'm going to have a good gym session in the morning, good sleep. And we're going to be patient and we're going to wait because I know if I'm patient, then I win. I know I am because it's happened. I know if I'm patient that I win. I don't understand why it's like this. I truly don't. I don't know what's flipped, what's changed, but it all just feels like everything's gone out the window. So stupid. I have no idea. Anyway, I'll let you get on with your day. Hopefully you guys caught banger. I've had a very, very bad start to the week. However, we've still got time. Okay. We're not relying on trading for money. This is the least amount of responsibility I'm ever going to have with this. So I just need to think clearly and get my shit together. With that, I will see you later. Goodbye. I will win in the end. I will.